I'm going to light a candle for this reading because I feel like it needs it. Okay, so I put this song up today on my Instagram because I felt it coming through hard, and I don't even know why, but it's a song called Born to Kill by Matthew Good. Hello, Ryu! And it started playing in my head all of a sudden as soon as I put this on. Ooh, and it just started to snow? Okay. Wow. How's it going, everybody? Hello, everybody. I gotta turn my brightness up here. I can't see. Hello, how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good day. Ooh. All right. So these are just general messages of what's going on right now with the zodiac wheel. Okay. So we've got the second house, Aquarius, and the sun. Authenticity, Aquarius, second house. Money. Okay, so there could be money coming in. It's more than the less you say you do. See, it's more than the shot that gets you through. They made you into something born to kill. Huh. Okay, give me the second house. Please, oh please. What is this? Possessions, material gain, Jack. Why is Jack here? Okay. So I feel like somebody that you're dealing with, this is just a general message. Okay. Just a general message. What up, Danny? There's my moderator. So I feel like somebody has been running away from you, scared. They're interrupted. Their third ear interrupted. Somebody that you're dealing with is getting fucked with. And ever since Christmas, they've been trying to wish for you back. Like it was Krampus in reverse, which kind of makes me think that like they made a wish and then they wanted to take it back. Like they asked for you to leave and then they couldn't see you anymore. Literally. They asked you, this person could be magical. They could have made a wish to get you to disappear and you suddenly moved or something, you you suddenly left. This person was getting fucked, like they were hearing bad things. And then they suppressed a bunch of emotions because of it. So this is almost like if it's second house of possessions, I wonder if somebody acted as if you were their possession and then told you to leave. Something like that. I don't know, my neck hurts now. Warlock. See? What did I tell you? Some type of magical person? John Van. Oh, God, I thought that was my uncle. Just messing around. Do you know I live above a meth house? Is that why that's a joke? Or do you not know anything about my life, John? Because if you don't, I live right above a meth house. It's great. See, look it. I told you. This is some type of magical person. Wished you away. Like a possession. I don't know why they... Maybe they didn't realize how much you were worth to them. Maybe they kind of put a price tag on your ass and they shouldn't have. I feel like somebody did something and they shouldn't have. And they're coming to realize that now. Okay, what's this Aquarius energy? When shit hits the fan, signs, murder, the weeping willow, and no. I feel like this person that wished you away did not see how sad you were when the relationship died. They didn't see what that did to you. I don't know, man. I feel like somebody was trying to get at you or like one up you, or I feel like it was like get back at you or something. But then once everything hit the fan, they were the only ones that truly suffered. The weeping willow. This person is now releasing their emotions on something. That they wouldn't let themselves see before. Like, you know, when you lose something, like, or something's stolen and you can't get it back right away. So then you just kind of like tell yourself that you don't want it, because then what if you can't get it back again? Or what if you decide that you really don't like it, and that's why you don't want to spend the money to buy it again, right? Like, I don't know, there's something that's like something was gone or something was taken and now they want it back. Because they didn't, it was like Krampus, you know, he makes the wish, but then once he sees his family massacred in front of him, he's like, yeah, can I take that wish back now, please? Because like, I think my family was way better than this. The alternative of having them all fucking massacred instead. Poison. I feel like they were poisoned. I feel like they were fucked with. Okay, what's the sun? Whoa. Okay, so now we have sickness. They're fighting. They don't want to fight something anymore. Okay, that's what it is. They don't want to fight something anymore. Okay, so something's coming back to a connection. They're having dreams about you, or maybe you're having dreams about them. There's dreams involved now of like the future. Somebody could be seeing the future. They could have saw the future with you. And then they didn't want it. Okay, so now I'm getting Juliet when she's talking about Romeo. And she's talking about her feelings towards him. And I can hear her. She's like, I have a love, yet I've not possessed it. It's when she's talking to herself in her bedroom. Okay. So maybe somebody has finally confessed their feelings towards you. Like to themselves. Maybe that's the Aquarius energy too. They finally recognized what they want, what they're connecting with, instead of possessing it, which maybe they thought they had to do in the past, which made them run away from it. Let's see what kind of relationship this is. Oh, my candle just burned. I just put my hand over my candle and it must have burned some arm hairs. And it just smelled. Like I could smell the hair that just burned. Like, goddamn, I didn't even feel it, but I could smell the little arm hairs burning. Okay, what kind of sacred friendship? Honestly, this has been coming up a lot. You know, those people that like you were friends with for so long, but like you never told them how you felt. This is that shit. And this is going to be stuff that comes up from like fucking centuries ago. Okay, because when were these friendships? You know, these friendships were at a different time in your life. Certainly not any time that was soon, you know, around this time. Oh God, my nose starting to get itchy. Choose a new direction, let go, and unlikely. So this person chose another direction and let you go. And now I feel like they aren't really quite sure about you coming back. I think they think it's very unlikely that you're going to come back or choose them again or choose this situation again. Emotional as fuck. Okay, so we have suppressed emotions started it off, and then we have idiot, and then we have emotional as fuck, and then justice right here, Libra, and then yes. So somebody's like balanced themselves out. Maybe balance their feelings out. Maybe they possess more in life now, so they feel better about themselves. They feel a little bit more confident than maybe what they did before, and that's why, because they didn't have as much, they suppressed a lot. But this person now seems to be emotional as fuck over you. And they're seeing signs. They're seeing signs like a motherfucker. So they're like, their third eye, all right, is very active because it's changing words into other words. Like the communication between them and the universe is tight. They believe. If they didn't believe before, right? If they didn't believe in you or they didn't believe in the situation, they believe now. I don't know what made them change their mind about believing in you, but they believe in you now. Okay? So, take it if it resonates. We're going to move on to the next reading. I'm not going to be here for that long. 1551, that's a beautiful mirror. I just want to pick up a little bit more of this energy, especially now that it's snowing. We were supposed to get all that snow the other day. We didn't get any. Like, supposed to be like 10 centimeters. We didn't get a fucking, it snowed for a little bit, but like, I don't know if that's what's coming in now. Wouldn't surprise me. The weathermen suck sometimes. I can't believe how bad I just burned my arm. And like, I wasn't even really close to the flame. Like, how can you get burned from a flame from so far away? That just is crazy to me. Oh, I don't know if you guys know about the cellar spider that I've been taking pictures of on my Instagram that had a bunch of babies in my kind of like living room kind of thing. Anyway, she had like, I don't know, 50 babies, something like that. And she spent time in the nest with them until they all left. They all molted and they all left the nest. And she has another egg sac already in her mouth. Like, I was like, you dirty whore. Like, you just had babies like yesterday and you're already knocked up again. Oh my God. There are so many cellar spiders around her. I don't know which one the baby daddy is. There's like 5 around her and like they look like they're guarding her, which is weird because they don't do that. I don't know. It's weird. Something's weird going on with the spiders in my house right now. They're all forming a legion together. Like right at my front door. It's fucking weird. But I'm letting nature take its course, so I'm not moving them. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Hey, loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I love my spiders. No, I'm not scared. Honestly, my sister has a tarantula in her room. And she's the most cutest thing in the world. Like, she is so adorable. I love spiders. I mean, I'm not going to go out and make out with one, fucking carry it around with me and go to the mall. But, like, I don't mind if, you know, they're on the other side of the room or locked up in a cage. All right, let's do this. They're so pretty. Oh my God, the way that their legs are and shit. I keep staring at this one that's in my bathroom. He's a big male. And he looks like a what do you call those? Like a brooch. The way that his legs sit, they're perfect. They're just perfectly cement. And he just looks like a brooch. And I just want to pick him up off the ground and like put him in my hair. Because he just looks so perfect. I know that sounds so weird. I'm probably freaking everybody out. Sorry about my non-arachnophobia. I've never really had arachnophobia, to be honest. Okay. Here we go. Take it or leave it, people. Who's that? Another Sarah? What up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, of course they're protecting me. I know that. Trust me, I would have got rid of them when the bitch had the egg sac the first time, but I didn't. My sister was so stoked. Okay. All right, so we have Halloween, The Fly, Pet Sematary, and Eyes Without a Face. Isn't that a song? Yeah, Eyes Without a Face. Oh, I love that song. Eyes Without a Face. Okay. Combination Grief. Okay, I feel like somebody has been trapped in their emotions about you. Okay. Possibly because of a death. Like you might have broke up with them or they might have broke up with you. And you might have just been like, why? and they never told you. So you kind of got trapped there. You got trapped in that, like, no closure. With a bunch of people that, like, did not want you around. People did not want you around. So I don't know, maybe it's this person's group of friends. Like, okay. So with this movie, Get Out, I don't know if you all have seen it before. Okay. Thank you very much for liking the video, by the way. It's about this, like, weird, creepy, rich community that turns people basically into their slaves. One lady turns a guy into her sex slave. And it's usually just black people. They just turn black people. It's not white people. It's just black people. They're like a very old-fashioned slave community. It's fucking weird. It's a weird movie. If you haven't seen it, it's weird. Okay? Really creepy. Pet Sematary. Like, work with me here. So what if you were, hypothetically speaking, dealing with somebody in the past whose parents and family and shit didn't like you? They wanted to change you, so you ran away. Now, I feel like that person that was a part of that group that didn't like you, that wanted to change you, I feel like this person that you dealt with in the past also ran away from them too. They didn't want to be that way either. So now maybe these two people can finally work out. And, like, by people, it's just a hypothetical analogy. So if this is, like, possibly a career move that you wanted to do that your parents didn't want you to do, now it seems like the relationship can work out. Okay, if this is something to do with school or something, your parents didn't want you to do it, or this group of people didn't want you to do it, they didn't accept it, now it's going to work out. It's like somebody gave it up even though they really wanted it. They could have, like, it sucks because they could have, like, possessed you in some way to want other things. And I think this person that liked you, okay, or liked the situation, I think that is now coming around because I think that they got out of it too. And now, like, I don't think they want to collaborate with these people anymore and keep doing this. And you know what? Okay, so I watched the movie, it's called Get Hard with Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. Even though apparently he's a clone. I don't care. I still love him. And, okay, so I had to realize my mad dog. Okay? If you've seen it, you know your mad dog. I never realized what that was. I mean, I live in a crackhead community, okay? Not for long, but I live in a crackhead community. And I've had to, and, like, this isn't the first time. Like, when I was living in Alberta, I was living in the projects, okay? Like, I have lived in probably the most ghettoest places you could possibly think of over the last, like, 5 or 6 years. So I've had to, like, I've always had mad dog in there, but I didn't realize what it was until I was fucking screaming out my window last night at 4 a.m. to some fucking idiot who was having a conversation at the top of their lungs outside my fucking bedroom window that had woke me up 2 hours prior, and I was still awake. So I've been awake since 3 a.m. Haven't gone back to sleep yet. So I fucking yelled at my window so loud last night. I was like, shut the fuck up. Fuck you. And I slammed the window. Well, I didn't slam the window, but, and I was like, whoa, that's my mad dog. Because the thing is that it's not, it's something you have to acquire. It's not something you want to do, but you have to do it, because if you don't, you're going to get eaten alive by people, okay? And only people who have been in jail or lived in the ghetto knows what that means, okay? You had to run for your fucking life. You need a mad dog inside of you. Some people just don't have it. It's not in them. I get it. Other people can fucking bark and bite, you know what I mean, to keep their shit under control, okay? People have to think I'm crazy here. They have to. If they don't, I'm going to get fucked, and I know it. I'm going to get robbed again. Our fucking car is going to get broken into again. They have to think I'm crazy. Even my landlord thinks I'm crazy. I have to bust out this fucking persona that I don't even know where it comes from, just to keep everybody in check. People know I'm crazy here, and like, I don't care. It's not like I'm like, oh, no, it's okay. I'm really nice. Don't worry. It's okay. No. Think I'm fucking crazy. Like, think I'm loco. I don't care. I'm never going to see you again in my fucking life. And I didn't get robbed. So why do I care? Okay. So there's possibly this thing going on, okay, where you've had to, like, I don't know, possibly turn on a whole different lifestyle. I think the reason why I'm talking about this is because the animal instincts card is here. And you know, your mad dog is your animal instincts. Okay, it's protecting your ground, protecting your territory, protecting your house, protecting your loved ones. It's all about protection. And protecting your own. I mean, for Will Ferrell, he was about to go to jail, so protecting his own butthole. Okay, like, it's all about protection. Nobody's going to protect you. Okay, and even security systems can get hijacked. So really, I don't know why people think they're so protected with like locks behind their doors. Guess what? It's called rocks, and they can smash through your windows. Why people think they're so safe is because they live in this little world where nothing bad has happened to them. So they don't know what that's like, but one day they're going to figure it out. Especially if they put you in the eye of the tiger, then yeah, they're going to figure out some shit, and it ain't going to be good. Okay? So I feel like whatever this is, I don't know, maybe somebody now kind of understands you a little bit more, why you had to die and come back a different person, okay? Or why you're a different person, why you're not begging for help anymore, why you're standing there with a loaded gun in people's faces. Like, time changes people, okay? And like, even with Lori, she can't run from her fucking brother anymore. It's been too long. It's too stressful. Look at my hair. Do you think I dyed that? No, honey, that's real. That's from stress. Okay, I only dye the rest of it because even though my roots are going to be coming in any day, but like, honey, that's not dyed. That's called stress. Okay, I do not live in a picture perfect little fucking world. Okay, I don't even live in a place I should be living in right now. Okay, so the stress is unbelievable. Maybe somebody had to, and that's the thing, you know, I try to tell people, like, might want to stick to your own category when it comes to dating people, because you try to go, you know, you're a little rough. You try to go fucking date some rich ass snobby people. They're not going to understand you. They're not going to know why you talk the way you do. They're not going to know why you're a little harder than fucking most people, because they're, you know, khakis and their pink shirts are delicately folded with their nanny every night and their housekeeper. Okay, they haven't washed a pair of dirty underwear probably their entire life, and nobody's judging them for that. But like, damn, you're not really on the same fucking spectrum, bitch. So don't act like you fucking are. Okay, some people just don't get it, and then some people run for their whole fucking lives until they stop and go, I'm not running anymore. Because I don't know why you even think, like, honestly, it's so funny now that people think that they can even scare me, because nobody can scare me. The second anybody even tries to intimidate me, I'm already 10 steps ahead of them. I carry a fucking knife wherever I go. Nobody can scare me. I don't even know where the fear is anymore. There is no fear. It's called real life. Like, there is no fear. Fear is for pussies. Fear is for people who don't know what it is to risk their life. Okay? Like, honestly, fear is, you know, not for us anymore, because you can't live in fear. Fear is bullshit. It's going to distract you. Okay. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre here with forbidden and lies. See what I mean? Someone's trying to keep something from you. Okay. There's the mask. Jason. Friday the 13th. Okay. So this is like current energy. Now, somebody has believed a lot of lies, okay, and acted, and almost like believed that they weren't allowed to have something. Okay. And it's a lie. It's a lie. Somebody coaxed you into believing that you weren't good enough for something. You didn't deserve something. You didn't work hard enough for something. Yeah, you fucking did. Okay, just because it's called you like to get 8 hours of sleep at night and you don't want to work 365 days a year doesn't mean that you don't give a shit about your life. But there's unrealistic expectations that have been put on people's lives by other people who will never know what it's like to even work that much. I work double shifts, bitch. Okay, I work in my head all the time. Well, it's not really in my head. Yes, it's in my head, but I also work in my dreams. I am constantly working. I don't think I ever not work. I'll get like maybe an hour or two of sleep at night, and then I'm in lucids and I'm in and out and I'm working. I'm always working. That's the thing. People don't understand what real work is. They think 40 hours a week, you get your paycheck, blah, blah, blah. But like, when do you have time to do your other mission? Right? Not a whole lot if you're in a fucking office for 40 hours a week. Okay. So definitely somebody that got, chased out of something. And like persuaded into believing, well, you would never want that. Why would you even consider that? Excuse me? Somebody just decided to take this opportunity and blow it past you. I don't even know how many times because they said that you wouldn't want it. The fuck? See these lies? Like there's so many lies that people believe, and it's because you might be in a shitty situation and there might not be really good things going for you. So then you believe that you're worth nothing, and you believe it's never going to get better, and you believe that you deserve to be in the meth house with crackheads. Like sometimes where life drifts you is where you have to be, to do some type of your mission. Okay, people sometimes not everybody understands, and like not everybody believes what mission work is and what some people are here to do. Like it's not just about work and work and work and getting paychecks and getting paid by the man. Like it's about a lot of other shit too. It's about life, and conforming to lies and consumerism isn't going to get you to the heavenly gates, which I don't even know exists. I'm just saying, right? Like some other place. So I feel like the mask is coming off. Somebody can't run anymore. You got to stop. Somebody has to stop running from something. Because once you decide to do it, all your animal instincts are going to come back to you. Like there's going to be things that come back to you. There's going to be memory that comes back to you. There's going to be, a fight that comes back to you that you probably haven't had in you for a while because somebody's been trying to trap you and forbid you from entering, I think, your own energy and realizing how powerful you really are. Like wanting to possess you all the time and make you needy, right? And weak, right? And emotional. That shit's got to stop. Like, I mean, you can, be emotional about what makes you emotional, but then, once that's over, it's over. You don't have to keep crying over the same thing because something's not working out for you. Something's going to be working out. Okay, like, is Lori crying when she finally kills Michael? No. She's pissed. But then she gets a little sentimental, especially at the H2O one, right? She gets a little sentimental at the end, and then she's like, wait a second. Right? Like, what am I doing? Right? I'm not going to give in to these fucking assholes anymore that have been chasing me around. Right? So it's like somebody has to stick with their gun. Like, they're eyes without a face right now. They don't have an identity because their identity has been hidden from them because they've been possessed by something that has made them, I don't know, beaver fucking cleaver. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And that's the thing is so many people go off looks, right? How a person's supposed to look. You're supposed to look this way. You're supposed to look that way. Like, why is it that because you become a certain age, people think that you need to look a certain way? Like, what does that even mean? I don't know what these stupid statistic means, but I know that it's these cookie cutter rich fucks that make it seem like you got to dress a certain way. I'm sorry, but unless I'm in court, I ain't dressing no way for nobody unless I fucking have to, or unless it's my man, which I don't have yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, so I mean, honestly, people, this whole scare tactic bullshit doesn't work anymore. And if you let it work, then you're giving in to the witchcraft that's on you, right? The reason that the way that I realize witchcraft works is witchcraft is that little voice in the back of your head, if it's there, okay, that tries to stop you from doing something, tries to stop you from going to work, tries to stop you from doing the good thing, tries to stop you from informing the police about something or writing something in or going to work or working on your hustle, right? That's how witchcraft gets in. It tries to fuck with what you're doing. And then the more you give into it, like the more that you cop out on yourself and stop yourself midway to something that you're trying to do, you're giving into that witchcraft. You're giving into somebody that's trying to hoist you away from your road, from your path, right? I mean, it's hard to identify because it comes in very, different packages. Okay, but I feel like somebody's got to stop running from something. Oh my God, Danny. So I read your message from the live yesterday. What the WTF on somebody killing somebody? Like your very first message was about somebody that you don't like offing somebody during the full moon? I don't know what the hell you were talking about. But I just want to know, I read it and I'm a little like, whoa, what the F, Danny? Obviously, somebody got what they deserved. Okay. Are we going to talk about anything else or is this over? Bullseye. Knight of Swords. Lies. You see, this mask is here twice. Someone's got to take this mask off and reveal themselves. Okay. Stop hiding. Somebody's hiding. Somebody might be watching you through a fake account or talking to you through a fake account, something like that, and they're being urged to step forward. There's the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Advancing to the next stage. Unpredictable relationships. Maintaining high standards. See, once that mask comes off, somebody finally accepts their destiny. It's like somebody has convinced themselves that they don't want something or that they don't need something. What are you talking about, Danny? I'm just going to let you deal with that. I'm just going to let you deal with that, Danny. Somebody's definitely got the gift of foresight. So somebody's definitely seeing the future. Okay? And let me tell you, there is no trap. You already got out of the trap, okay? The trap was the past of believing that you didn't want something or that you were forbidden from something. Okay, decisions. Okay, so now it comes up to you against somebody else now. There's two of you involved. Okay, so this could be coming down to now a work decision or something, but I feel like you're coming Ace of Swords, Jesus, face to face with somebody. Or I don't know if it's face to face, but you're coming up against somebody else. Okay, High Priestess. Ooh. I see. I feel like you. Okay, I do. I feel like you defeat. Yeah, I feel like you defeat. The party that's going against you. Like, yeah, relying on your instincts. Like, I feel like somebody knows that they're going to end up winning. But you can't be full of shit. I mean, if this is something that you want, you have to be authentic with it. You have to be honest about it. Because, I mean, if you're going to go up, if say this is your ex or somebody, or say that this is somebody you meet, okay, and they're, you know, kind of seeing somebody, but they meet you and they're like, listen, like, I don't want any 1 foot out the door, 1 foot out the door, blah, blah, blah. Like, if I'm going to be with you, I'm going to be with you. Like, that's it. You know, I'll tell this other person to fucking beat it. It's like that, right? I feel like they have somebody in their life, but it's not somebody that they're happy with. So if they meet you, they might have this other person there. And then they have to decide. And I feel like you win. I feel like collective wins. Because it's possible that the partner that they have right now is this cliche and an image of what their parents want them to be with, or what society wants them to be with, but it's not what they want. It's not their choice. So if they get to make their own decision, they might not pick what their parents picked. Okay? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. What up, Steven? Okay, that's how I'm getting this reading. All right, what up, Sarah? What up, everybody? I'm glad everybody's here now, but now I'm pretty much done, people. Now that everybody's here, though, I might do one more reading because it's a little bit busier now. So I'm going to do one more reading. We got 2 under an hour, so I'm pretty good with that. Usually I do 1 in an hour. So the fact that we're making such great timing, I will trust, but I am getting hot. I'm hot. Oh, probably this candle. Okay, let me, everybody take a 2-minute break because I'm going to stay on for 1 more, but I need to have a break for a second. So if anybody needs to go to the bathroom or have a cigarette, go and do it now. Okay, recess is back. Puff, puff, pass. Oh, yeah, Spirit told me about, oh, yeah. Forgot. Spirit told me about a card to do. So I got to do that card. It's going to be the iceberg from Titanic. Because it destroys everything. Okay, here we go. 12 House of Sacrifice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, So I'm kind of getting a little bit of a reading here. To be careful about what you say to somebody. You might have a frenemy. That wants to take the information that you give them and use it against you. Something's an illusion. I almost feel like if you're about to do something, if you're about to make a move or something, or I don't know, if you feel like you want to start hanging out with somebody again or like friends from the past or something, I would be careful. Some of these people are magicians in reverse. Yeah, endings, terminated, having dreams about you. Because we have untrustworthy friendships here. With very disturbing, what? Very disturbing, hostile energy. Abusive in nature. Watching you. Protection is needed. All right. Definitely high priestesses out there. Be careful with somebody. It's not saying anybody from the past. It's saying somebody has very disturbing intentions towards you. They possibly don't have a whole lot to do in their leisure time, so they fuck with people. Okay, definitely use your gut on this one, okay? If you have friends out there, or if there's, a large group, like say if it's like a work friends or something like that, what up, Wolfgang? If there's like work friends or something like that, like just be careful who you talk to about certain things right now. I think that's what I'm getting. Okay, because I mean, especially if it's somewhere new that you just started working, or like new friendships or something, Spirit's kind of saying like you might not know the nature of people, and you might be one of those people that is kind of a trustworthy person where it's like you just tend to like tell people everything. You're very open and honest with things. That's the kind of person that, these people pray for, right? Is the people that trust people and that just talk and talk and talk, because then they can go and talk your shit to other people. Okay, so Spirit is definitely saying this could be a Capricorn energy around you. Like somebody literally is like, could be a Capricorn sign. Okay. But I mean, they're definitely, someone is abusive in nature. So I feel like it's just like their thoughts are abusive and how they are is abusive, and they're just very dark. And they might come off as a really hunky-dory person that everybody likes and a nice person, but they have a really dark, someone's got really dark thoughts and shit. And if you tell them stuff, they're going to tell everybody. They'll sacrifice your friendship to tell everybody what you told them. That's how I'm getting it. And then, this person, you would never even see them at work anymore because they would get you fired. The shit that you would tell them, they would end up telling people and getting you fired. So you wouldn't even see them again. So definitely kind of like some insider information here about a work narc. That's what I'm getting, a work narc. Okay, and then we have the vicious cycle in reverse. So, okay, I almost feel like spirit is warning you, especially if you're starting a new job or if there's a new people on the horizon or new things, they're really like, watch your tongue, okay? Because this has to be a cycle that ends. People can't know about your personal shit anymore, all right? Keep your personal stuff to yourself in the workplace for right now. Oh, it's a work narc. Okay. Keep your shit to yourself for a little while, especially if you've been a victim of work bullies before. Just possibly getting a little bit too loose-lipped at night and talking about your personal life and talking about your business. And then all of a sudden the next day, everybody's looking at you weird and the boss doesn't want you around anymore because you leaked a little too much out, right? Like that's, what I've noticed, especially living, in a crack house. Nobody wants to know I live here. Okay. Nobody wants to know that like I have to keep cameras on and like the alarm could go off. So I have to watch, the cameras if my sister and I are out. Nobody wants to know, from my previous experience, okay, living here and working, when they lit my front door on fire, when the crackheads are out, when they're blocking everything, like nobody wants to know about that shit. And the second somebody finds out about where I live, they're like, ew. Okay, bitch, you don't know how I got here. You don't know how this was a scam. You don't know, you don't fucking know. So don't sit there and judge people because of where they live or where they're coming from, because you don't know. It could have been a scam that they fell for. It could have been, a liar. They could have had no choice and there was nowhere else to go because there was no other vacancies somewhere. Okay, right? So it's like nobody, in my personal opinion, every time I tell somebody, they use it against me. I'm suddenly dirty. I'm pathetic. I'm a little too needy. I'm going to be calling in sick all the time. You can't trust me. All this shit. Why? Because I live in an unsafe place. I'm going to take that out on me. It's just like the way that I've come to understand it. People, they only really want to know about the good shit. Okay, that's it. Okay, and if somebody's sick of these cycles, these vicious cycles of people taking your private life and fucking you over with it all of a sudden, that's it. No more talking about your private life. People obviously can't handle it. Okay, Venus energy, 7th house. Okay, so there's justice right there. Exhaustion, deliberation, karmics and contracts, awaiting decisions. There's the key. I feel like this could be like some type of deliberation or something about where you're supposed to go or what spirit's supposed to do with you or what, is the next move for you or something like that. There's definitely been a talk, okay, about the energy that you've been in, the energy that you've been put in, how people have treated you. And it seems to be very disturbing. You've had a lot of people act out in rage and in anger on your ass for no reason. You've been kept in these infinity loops, okay, because of cycles going on in your personal life, okay? Especially, this is definitely for you if you feel like your people have been butting into your personal life that are supposed to be a part of your professional life. Okay, that's what I've noticed in the last, about 10 years or so. People are mixing their professional and personal lives. And I get that. It's systematic. It happens. But when people are judging you for your personality and not your skill set, something is wrong. Why is it that because you don't like me as a person, I can't work for you? Since when does that fucking matter? Do you know my Oma and Opa ran a motel? There were people that they hired that they didn't like. I could tell, okay? But they worked hard, so why care about if you like them or not? As long as they're showing up every day, why do you have to personally like them? You're not fucking them. You're not in a relationship with them. You're paying them. It's business. Do they do a good job? That's it. Sentence over. Move on with your life. Okay, but for some reason, your work set wasn't good enough, right? It wasn't good enough. And people were going to put the way that you looked on top of it or the way that you sounded on top of it or your lifestyle on top of it. Why did your personal life just get put on top of your professional life? That seems fucked up. Okay, that seems fucked up. That seems like that's personal. That's too personal. Look at that. Okay. 4th house, a family, home and family. Okay. That's your heritage and roots, which I'm literally talking about family. Okay. Secrets, private life, and then something fishy going down in your 10th house of career. I told you somebody is being personal on your 10th house of money. This is fucking ridiculous. Why is somebody getting personal about your fucking money? That is bullshit. Okay, and then we got this Venus energy again with contracts in reverse. So allegations, black magic, false claims, there's justice again, divorce energy, somebody being served. So I feel like this is spirit now serving these people for this confinement they put you in. Okay, because I mean, they would have fucked you over if they took a job away from you. Then, like, you know, you could have ended up in jail, or you could have lost your apartment, or lost your relationships, or lost something. Like, people don't understand how superficial people get if you don't work. It's automatically like, well, you're going to suck off me, and what are you going to do with yourself? And I can't date you. You don't have a job. And oh God, people get so fucking scared when people don't work, and I get it, okay? Even my own stepmother didn't let me live there when I didn't have a job, even though I was on disability. She still saw me as a threat, as if I was never going to leave, like I wanted to be there to begin with, okay? But some people are so fucked up, okay, that whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, they can make some false claims. That's what it is. See, look, it even fucking says it right here. False claims. I know my writing is a little bit fancy, and it is background, or it is background. It is backwards, but that says false claims. Okay, they made some false claims about you. They lied about you. And now they're having nightmares about you. Ooh. Now they're getting all paranoid and a little insomnia, a little anxiety, a little overthinking at night. Someone's up all night, tossing and turning, thinking about what they did to you, backstabbing you. Ooh-wee. Yikes. Well, karma gets served in many glasses, and it is best served cold. So suck on that, whoever did this to you. Jesus Christ, this is awful. Scam. See what I tell you? I told you this apartment that I'm in was a scam. It was a scam from the start, and it's a scam right till the end. It was a fucking scam. Okay, here's the broken record. Okay, ooh, and lust, and then envy. So we're hitting a couple deadly sins here at the end of the reading. Okay, so somebody was a little envious of your life, and that's why so many people do things, because they're jealous, they're envious. They cannot see what you're getting in your life and just leave you alone. They have to try to fuck with it. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know why. It's just little devil proteges, little devils, you know, like as I'm saying devil, I look at the word devil right there, the devil, right? His little puppeteers, and, you know, like just telling people what to do. And like, you can see people like, oh yeah, I'm just totally controlled by the devil. Like, it's just like, and you go and you ruin people's lives because of it. Right? Like, and then you act like it's all our fucking fault because you showed up at the strip club where we're taking our clothes off, like, because we got to make money. But let me guess, you just told us we can't make money tonight. So I guess what? Are we going to go break our legs because you don't want us to do it? Fuck you. Like, oh, these people are just, you know what's so funny is, because I said it's irony. We love that word on this channel, is that I'm talking about these people that cannot stand if you don't have a job for a second, they're going to break up with you. They're going to fucking run away from you. They're going to think you're going to become this leech in their life because you're not working for a whole 10 seconds. Okay. That when you do go and choose something, I don't know if it's going to be stripping, but you know, this is a pretty bad thing to do. Like, I mean, it's not bad. It's not against the law, but like, you know, it can get you in shit. And then they say that you can't do that either. The fuck, right? Like, we don't live in this cookie cutter world where this person seems to think that they can tell you how to make money. And like, that's along with like my stepmother. Like, my stepmother always tried to force me to make money these different ways. Well, you have to go to school. Well, you have to do this. Well, you have to do that. And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, no, I don't. Because you did something and she regrets it every day of her life. She wanted me to get a job at the bank where she wanted to slit her wrists every day, but I didn't do it, so she kicked me out of the house. Okay, I didn't find a job in 2 weeks when I was living with her once after I just found out I had scoliosis. She kicks me out of the house. Like, honestly, you know how long it's taken me to find a job? It's taken me months to find a job at a time. But in Cindy's opinion, you should be able to find a job that day. Okay, and if you don't, you're getting kicked out of the house. Like, all these ultimatums and all these, if you don't do what we say, if you don't get a job, if you don't fucking kick your, it's just like, again, I mean, I hope these people that threatened you and put your back up against the wall and made you do the impossible, okay, I hope that they realize that they broke you. They broke you. But the thing is that you put yourself back together again, okay? Even though you don't sound right, you don't look right, you're never going to walk right, but you fucking put yourself back together again, thank you very much. And they want to break you again? Like, what the fuck? Okay? Like, no. Because they're envious of you? No, that doesn't get to happen. It doesn't get to happen. Okay? And what up, Brandy? You know what's so weird? My sister just had a lady named Brandy ask how to talk to a tarot reader. And she's like, if a lady named Brandy emails you, I don't know if you're her and you're in the apartment below me right now. But if you are, Brandy, welcome. If not, then there's another Brandy, 2 Brandys today, which is super weird. Anyways, okay, people who don't have what you have or see you with things, even though this is Satan's baby, by the way, okay, yeah, way to get really jealous about it, okay? Like, they don't understand the vices that majority of collective has had to fight because they don't live in the same world. They live in a different world. Even though, yes, we all live in the same fucking world, unfortunately, there are different categories, okay? And no, the people of Hollywood will never know what it's like to live in the ghetto. And they can't even fucking imagine it, and they dream it every night, and they wish they could because their lives are so shitty. Even though they have money, trust me, they ain't living the high life. Okay? And they are going to be very, very jealous of the little things that collective can do because they're free. They're not owned. Okay? They're not operated. They're not fake. Okay? That's a huge disadvantage to those that are fake and robotic and living a lie. Okay, so you got to remember, your haters hate you because they're obsessed with you. And that's just a straight fact. It's been tried and true and tried and played out for so many fucking years that I'm sick of calling it anything else other than just pure fucking jealousy. Okay, over something that they don't even understand. Like, my stepmother used to always say, like, she used to say that the reason why she hated my sister and I. Oh my God. Okay. I got to show you guys a picture of my sister and I when we were kids. Okay. Because if you can say that you can hate these 2 little kids, all right, honestly, just give me a second. Yo ho. Yo, can I? Okay, I gotta show collective online because I'm like, if you can hate these 2 little girls. Oh, you just had them so visibly out. Okay, I mean, seriously, people, if you can hate these 2 little girls like my stepmother, then you are the devil. This is my sister and I. Okay? And our parents hated us, used to beat us all the time, used to call us assholes. My stepmother still today claims this little girl right here hated her and formed a posse against her. I'm sorry, but that little girl was just molested and all she wanted was love. I was precious as fuck. Okay? So I don't know why people, when you look like this, can change it around on you and say that you were an asshole and you were a dick and you were this and blah, blah, blah. We couldn't control you, yada, yada, yada. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. It's all scam. Okay? Put it that way. It's all a scam. They fucking know. they know what they're doing. And like, I'm sick of people, you know, because I talk to so many people and like, and they blame it on themselves. And it sucks so bad that people blame themselves for how they were treated by other people. And it just breaks my heart, because it's like, you had so many people hate you at a time where you didn't even know what hate was. Didn't even know what hate was. I didn't hate anybody. I didn't even understand anything. But I hated you? Really? I hated you? Couldn't even speak properly, but I hated you? Like, this doesn't exist. But a parent who hates you can say that they're feeling hate off of you because they know what it is. But children don't know what that is. They have to learn what that is the hard way, like through their parents hating them, right? So, honestly, people are full of shit when they talked about you, okay? Oh, do they ever? I made a video about bad, evil mothers today. If you want to check that out, it was just a small video, but... Oh, I can tell you how an ex feels about you for sure. Oh my God. That's like the number one thing I can do. Thank you very much, Loney. I appreciate that. Well, you know, the truth sucks, but anybody that hates innocent children, because this could be anybody, right? This could be anybody. And parents know, okay? Like, your parents might want to sit there and act like, oh, we didn't know. Oh, we didn't know. Oh, we didn't know. I'm sorry, you were the adult in the situation. If you didn't know, you were fucking retarded. You should just fucking put your hands up and just surrender your life right now if you didn't realize what you did. But they do. They just don't want to accept it. Fucking bullshit. You know it is. You know it, Danny. All right, people. I really like the 13 likes, by the way. That is badass. If it just wants to stay at 13, that is totally fine with me. So thank you very much for watching this reading. I hope it resonates with somebody out there. WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com is how you get in touch with me. Okay, we got a little bit of the social media going on. Check out the about section. Make sure you, somebody changed it to 14. Damn you. Anyways, keep liking if you want. And we will do questions tomorrow in the live. So if you want to come on, hit that notification button for when we go live. We'll go live tomorrow at some time, probably early afternoon, I would imagine. And we'll do questions if you guys could join. Okay. And we just do short little questions, Q&As, and just little affirmations. Okay. So peace out, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Wolfgang. Thank you, Ryu. Thank you, Sarah. Welcome, everybody new. Thank you so much for your love. I can feel it. All right. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you all. All right. Peace out, y'all.